Happy Wellness Wednesday. I'm Alicia Carter, your wellness director, and I'm thrilled to be having some time with you. I missed you last week. Today, I really want to talk about the importance of wellness at work and what your wellness team has done over the last handful of months to support your wellness and support their wellness. And I'm just really thrilled with all the great work. So I wanted to acknowledge that today. Just to start, we spend a third of our day at work. And so that environment needs to be positive and nourishing and support healthy habits. And if it does, then man, we're off on the right foot. And if it doesn't, then that can really hurt us in a lot of areas and kind of set us back in our goals. Back in 2014, the individuals who created the ACE study were doing a presentation with providers, and the providers were taking the ACE questionnaire. And this article suggested that 75% of providers had an ACE score of 2 or more, which to me makes sense because often it is, individuals who have been through their own struggle that want to circle back and help other people navigate that same hardship, and they want people to feel loved and supported. And so we're so grateful for that. So grateful for each one of you. So you may look at your ACE score and go, yeah, that checks out. And yeah, I have way more than 2. And so why that's important just to remember is that even though we are highly focused on patient wellness, that first starts with our own wellness and making sure we are pouring in and helping from a place of healing rather than a place of trauma. And what is so amazing is that our workplaces can be places of healing if we're intentional and focused on the right things. And so what we know is that as ACE scores increase, especially with an ACE score of 4 or more, it creates a jump in the likelihood of health problems later in adulthood. And so that is why it is just so important to focus on wellness in our workplace specifically. I'm reading here. The CDC says that $36.4 billion are lost each year from employee absences due to complications related to obesity, chronic illness, smoking, and physical inactivity. And, that's a dollar amount that affects Gateway. But honestly, what's even more important to me is how good each of you feel each day and what you're able to pour into the patients. And so it's just so important that we as an agency focus on our wellness and support things that promote our wellness. So that being said, Gateway's had a wellness team that is formed of staff to help promote and support staff wellness. And in 2021, the new team kicked off. Anybody in our agency was invited to be a part of that. There were some expectations that these individuals would practice wellness within their own life and encourage healthy habits and opportunities on their site. So we have 22 people participating at all of our different sites, which is unheard of. And we just started in February, and we said, what do we want to do? And the overall intention, the things we felt were most important for where our agency was back in February was we want people to feel safe and accepted and loved and connected and well. And so there was some objectives that the team came up with. And so I am hoping that you have experienced some of these great efforts by our wellness team and you've been encouraged by them and supported by them. And so let me kind of remind what's been going on. So all 3 sites had the wellness wagon come through, providing all the staff with healthy snacks at no cost to them. There were consistent posts made on our staff wellness page, whether that was people talking about getting rest or getting out and walking or just sharing, what they were doing day to day. So that was always a page that you could go to connect with each other and feel uplifted. You might have received encouraging texts from staff. You might have received a warm, fuzzy greeting card that came to your house or office. Miss Cookie sends birthday cards and does her birthday posts to our staff page. And Miss Emily created the 31 miles in 31 days challenge. So I am hoping that you felt safe and accepted and loved and connected and received some wellness from these efforts. A challenge that I have for you would be to let me know if any of these things encouraged or helped you that the wellness team did. You can text me or email me. We have a meeting next week, and I would love to be able to share with them that the extra efforts they made matter and make a difference. And so that's one way that you could contribute to their wellness, is just by sharing what that meant to you. Okay. I just think you guys are wonderful and you're doing a great job, and you continue to remember what's important and work towards your goals, and I'm just so proud. So keep up the great work, and I'll see you guys next week.